The Clippers came out scorching from the opening tip. John Collins finished a putback, James Harden drilled a step-back mid-range, and Kawhi Leonard threw down a thunderous fast-break slam as LA surged to an early double-digit cushion. Leonard stayed hot, drilling a three in transition to push it to 14 before Harden capped the blistering 16-0 run with a driving layup. Cody Williams finally put Utah on the board with a powerful cutting dunk. Then Isaiah Collier sparked the Jazz response with a step-back triple from deep. Sensabaugh threw down a fast-break slam to chip away at the deficit, but Derrick Jones Jr. answered with a transition layup before Yannick Niederhauser added a turnaround bank hook, LA maintaining firm control throughout the quarter. Harden's pull-up stretched the advantage to 21, the game's biggest margin, before Kyle Anderson answered with a driving floater to stop the bleeding. Sensabaugh kept chipping away with a fast-break finish at the rim, but Jones Jr. buried a deep triple to extend the lead back to 19. Anderson's turnaround fadeaway in the closing seconds made it 31-17 Clippers after one quarter. The second quarter opened with Utah clawing back. Oscar Tshiebwe finished a reverse layup, then Svi Mykhailiuk pushed the break for another bucket as the Jazz trimmed the deficit. Kawhi Leonard answered immediately with a finish at the rim. Leonard added a smooth turnaround fadeaway to extend the Clippers' cushion, but Walter Clayton Jr. responded with a deep triple to spark the Jazz comeback. Kyle Anderson threw down a thunderous reverse slam, then Cody Williams took over, converting a cutting finish before adding a driving bucket as Utah stormed back, slicing the lead to single digits with momentum firmly on their side. Kawhi Leonard refused to let the Clippers fold, hammering home a cutting slam before splashing a deep three-pointer to push the lead back to double figures. But the Jazz kept battling. Kyle Anderson converted a floating bank shot to chip away, then threw down a fast-break slam as Utah clawed back to within 6. Nicholas Batum buried a triple to extend the cushion, but Kyle Filipowski answered with a driving finish at the rim to trim it right back. Leonard converted a pull-up from mid-range to push the lead back to 7, but Clayton Jr. responded with a cutting bucket as Utah refused to go quietly throughout the second quarter. Anderson converted a driving reverse finish to pull within 3, but Batum responded with another three-pointer to push the lead back to 6. Anderson added a putback tip end to keep chipping away, then Williams drove hard to the basket for a finger roll finish as the Jazz continued their relentless push. Isaiah Collier's fadeaway at the buzzer trimmed it to 53-50 Clippers heading into halftime. Coming out of the break, Taylor Hendricks threw down a cutting slam to pull Utah within 1, but John Collins answered with a tip in before Brook Lopez splashed a three-pointer as the Clippers pushed ahead by 6 early in the third. Isaiah Collier drove for a floater to chip away at the deficit, then Svi Mykhailiuk buried a deep triple to knot it up. Kawhi Leonard responded with a driving bucket to give LA the edge heading into the middle stretch of the quarter. Hendricks connected from deep to flip the lead Utah's way, but Chris Dunn answered with a floating bucket to trim it back to 1. Cody Williams knocked down a three-pointer to extend the Utah advantage, a back-and-forth third quarter. Nicholas Batum buried a deep triple to tie it up, but Sensabaugh threw down a slam to put Utah back ahead. Derrick Jones Jr. added a tip end to trim the deficit before Yannick Niederhauser converted a floater to knot it up once again, neither team able to build any separation in this wildly entertaining third. James Harden drove the step-back three-pointer to give LA the lead, but Sensabaugh drove hard to the basket to flip it right back. Harden answered with a driving finish to reclaim the edge, but Sensabaugh countered with a smooth finger roll to put Utah ahead once more. Niederhauser powered home a clutch putback with 1 second, the Clippers taking an 82-81 edge into the fourth. Entering the fourth with a 1-point edge, Keon Sanders extended the lead with a smooth turnaround fadeaway. Kyle Filipowski drove for a bucket to trim it to 1, but Kawhi Leonard splashed a deep three-pointer to push LA back ahead by 4. Nicholas Batum buried a three-pointer to stretch the lead to 5, but Cody Williams answered from beyond the arc to pull Utah within 2. Isaiah Collier knotted it up with a driving floater, the intensity reaching fever pitch. Sanders responded with a deep three-pointer to break the tie and put LA back in front by 3. Collier converted another driving floater to trim it to 1, but that's when Leonard caught fire, drilling a pull-up 3 to push it to 4. Collier drove hard for a bucket to cut it to 2, but Leonard answered with another deep 3 as LA seized control, building a 5-point cushion with momentum on their side. Derrick Jones Jr. buried a three-pointer to extend the lead to 8. Then Leonard splashed another pull-up triple before throwing down a thunderous fast-break slam, the Clippers pulling away as Leonard took complete command of this game. Brees Sensabaugh hit a mid-range pull-up to chip away at the deficit, but Leonard refused to let up, converting back-to-back pull-up buckets to stretch the margin to 15. Leonard added a smooth fast-break finish to push it to 17 before Kyle Anderson converted a driving hook to get Utah on the board. But LA was firmly in control as Leonard put the finishing touches on his takeover. Keon Sanders sealed the victory with a driving bucket before burying a dagger three-pointer within a minute. Sensabaugh threw down a powerful slam in the closing seconds, the Clippers winning 118-101.
Kawhi goes off for 45 in a dominant Clippers victory. Think LA is a title contender? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more.